In many cases, your regular potting soil is going to be a little bit too dense. So if you are taking this and repotting it into a little larger pot, this is a 4-inch pot, if you're going to 5 or 6, nice to use a few amendments. Hi, I'm Kim from the Tye-Dyed iguana plant team, and today we're going to be talking about one of our really neat plants. It's a relatively rare plant. Rare not only that we rarely get them into the store, but it's a rare plant out in the wild all in itself. It is in the Philodendron family, and it is known as a Ring of Fire. And as I start, I'll just let you know that generally, if we are in the Philodendron family, we're talking about a plant that's toxic. So we'll get that out of the way right away. Just keep it away from pets. Watch out where you put it for your children, because in the Philodendron family we are toxic. But it's really a pretty plant. You can see the great colors here, and I'll talk about those in just a second. From a watering perspective, it doesn't want to get waterlogged. We're talking probably every 5, maybe every 7 days. And if we're going to be putting too much water in it, you will notice that some of these really pretty leaves are going to start to turn yellow. So that's one of the ways that Mother Nature, at least in this particular Ring of Fire situation, will tell you that we're doing a little bit too much on the watering perspective. From a soil perspective, like most of our plants, it likes well-drained soil. And I'll just give you an example here of what we mean when we're talking well-drained soil. I don't show that to you very often, but when you water your plant and that water disappears pretty quickly, you are talking well-drained soil. And in most cases, you will do the watering until the water comes out of the bottom of the plant, and then you've got a good mix going on there. The Ring of Fire likes organic soil, so just go ahead and start with your organic soil, but there are some amendments that it really likes as well. In many cases, your regular potting soil is going to be a little bit too dense. So if you are taking this and repotting it into a little larger pot, this is a 4-inch pot, if you're going to 5 or 6, nice to use a few amendments. It does like charcoal, which we have right here at the Tye-Dyed iguana. One of those rare plants that likes a little mixture of charcoal. Helping with the draining is a little bit of the perlite, which you've seen here in the store before, a very lightweight, and that will help with your drainage. And finally, from an organic perspective, this is a plant that also likes some worm castings. We have these here at Tye-Dyed as well. So you can take your regular soil, your organic soil, amend it with what I've just shown you, and that will get you off to a really good start in terms of making sure you have the right kind of soil. This plant, not necessarily for the beginners, it takes a little bit of maintenance. It's a high maintenance plant. So from a lighting perspective, it likes to have bright indirect light, but the lighting is going to tell you what's going on, whether it's good or bad. This is a very colorful plant. If it starts to turn green on you, it means you're just not getting enough light. So you need to get it into an east-facing window if you can, a west-facing window if you can. It does not like that direct hot afternoon sun, but it does like that indirect sun, east or west. And if you are doing it right, you will get all of these neat colors. It has green, it has red, it has orange, it's got some white in it, and you can see some of the cream colors here going on. It's just a super, super pretty plant with all of those different colors, even a little bit of white in there. It's almost like you're taking a combination of a croton and maybe one of those ficus that we showed you a few weeks ago. Also, you can see the distinctive pattern here on the leaves. It's almost a little bit serrated. So not only does it have the color going for it, but it has the shape of the leaves. Really pretty plant. From a propagation point of view, you can get down to one of the bottom crooks here in the nodes and just go ahead and give a clip there with your tiny pruner, and then go ahead and put it in some water. Once you start to see the little rooties coming out of the bottom of the cutting here, then it's time to put it into the soil that you've just gone ahead and amended it. It's a slow grower, so if you're going to put this, if you do a cutting, if you're going to put it in the water and expect to see something in 1 or 2 days, and that's not the way it's going to work. It just is a slow grower. As it grows, however, it can be relatively large. It can get to 2 to 3 feet tall, maybe a foot, foot and a half, 2 feet wide. So it has the tendency to be relatively large, but if you take care of it and prune it back, if you're going to have it in a habitat, as an example, you'll able to keep it about this size. If you want it to get a bit larger, put it in a bigger pot, and off you go. It's going to be a reasonably good size. It does like humidity, like we've said with many of our plants, either misting, a humidifier, a pebble tray with water in it, or if you take a bunch of these plants and you have them in your plant room and you put them closer together, they have a tendency to keep the humidity going on their own. As I said, it's a relatively rare plant. It likes the warmth, 65 to probably 80, 85 degrees. And as we get into these warmer months, if you want to go ahead and look at putting this outside, probably not until the May time frame, it will just do a great job outside. As it grows, it is a little bit of a climber, so you might consider getting a stake or a moss pole and going ahead and put that right inside of your plant, and then gently wrapping around, probably with some jute cord. Wire or regular string has a tendency to cut in to your plant. You don't want that to happen. Jute that you see in macrame plant holders or hanging pot holders many times is a lot softer, and that will do a great job for your plant. So come in and take a look. It really is a pretty plant. It's a unique plant. It's a very colorful plant. It's got those nice serrated leaves, and it will do really, really well for you. It is our plant of the week this week at Tye-Dyed Iguana, our Philodendron Ring of Fire.